kind of changing that momentum coming into this tournament. You guys didn't do what you wanted to do up in Greensboro, and then you come in, you just go straight through 3-0. How big is that for you going on to the next one?
You know, I think that demonstration over conversation. You know, we really had to prove that we were over that to everybody else, because we really felt comfortable with where we were at. We really did. You know, we felt at peace with the ACC Tournament on the bus ride home. We buried it and left it there. We came back, selection show, ready to go. All the opponents. We had one of the toughest regionals, and we feel like we played Seminole baseball for 3 days and really came together as a team. And we're going to continue to trust that we have one body, many parts, and continue to just fight together.
How big was it for the bottom of the order to kind of pick you guys up early today?
It's huge. You don't win regionals and supers 2 through 4. You win 7, 8, 9. We pride ourselves on pitching, defense, clutch hitting. Those guys did a great job coming through the clutch. We're going to continue to get on for them. They're going to be the ones that are going to take us back.
How important was it to kind of get out to a lead early on and kind of set the tone and get the momentum early?
It was huge, man. We were tired by the 5th or 6th inning, so I can only imagine how those guys felt, which really is a testament to Coach Dunn and those guys at Sanford, just fighting for 27 outs after playing 27 right before that against a quality Mississippi State team. It was huge for us to get out to a lead. We kind of, pregame speech was, there's blood in the water, sharks don't sit back, they go and attack, and so that's what we try to do.
Obviously, it's been big for you guys all year with those 2 innings today and then the 2 innings tonight.
Yeah, what a story he is, and I know you guys have done a great job of documenting it, but you really can't say enough about Gage Smith for our team. He's what this team's all about. It's a blue-collar team. They may not be, the sexiest prospect and run-in guys throwing 95 and guys that are, doing everything so well, but we're a team. Take the, you show the stat sheet and say that team isn't very good. You show us on the field, we got a very good baseball team. Gage Smith is huge for us. He really has that fiery side of him that he never has off the field. And so that's so cool to see a guy like that come in after, being let down 2 years in a row, going back and really pushing it. He said he was. That's how it is. I don't know. Baseball's a game of inches. You guys know how it is. I think the umpiring crews here did a great job this whole weekend. There were really no blown calls, in my opinion. The thing was, you didn't notice them, and that's exactly what umpires are supposed to do. They're supposed to go about their business, and they did that.
Is there any more meaning to this? You've relied on so many young guys, especially the pitching side. Talked about the team. Making super regionals, given the makeup.
Yeah, the veteran leaders of this team tried to show everyone that we've been here before. We kind of realized the situations with those young guys. I think it does take a little bit more to get them confidence-wise in the bandwagon. Devin just said to me a couple minutes ago, he looked at me and said, think about a year ago today, your shoes you were in. You won the MVP last year, but it was such a different deal, especially with the draft coming up, and just it's been a crazy year, and it's cool to look back and see the difference now and then.
Coach, talk a little bit about what this week's going to be like with you preparing for super regionals and also with the draft coming up. Just you draw on your experience from last year, or do you think about that at all?
Yeah, I'll talk to the guys. I think that tomorrow night is kind of a cool deal, and then Tuesday is a long day. Wednesday's a long day. We're going to be in here practicing, and the coaches do a great job of realizing that there's no conflict of interest. That everybody wants. The reason you came to this program is to be a big leaguer and to start that dream. We're focused on Omaha all the way, and that's definitely been the message from all our players.
How exciting is the next couple days for you? You made the decision to come back, and now I guess you'll see if you're rewarded for it.
Yeah, I think that I've been rewarded for it in many other ways other than just, baseball. And, the Lord is good and He's just. And, I've always been trying to trust in His plan. It's perfect, even though I may not always see it that way. But, it has been cool to see the way it worked out. It worked out well for me baseball-wise. And it's going to be fun tomorrow night to see how it turns out.